Sovereign Rising, beautiful souls, and welcome to Crowned Awakening, where we remember, we return, and we rise. Today is Wisdom Wednesdays, where I share a weekly oracle reading through my divine guidance. If you are watching this video, it means that your spirit guides led you here for a message. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I hope that whatever you hear brings clarity and guidance for your week. Let's get into it. So before we get started, I'm going to use some dragon's blood to smudge the book for clarity and smudge myself for divine guidance and a little bit for you to be open to receive. All right. So today I'm going to be reading from the Goddess Power Oracle deck. It's one of my favorite decks right now. I've been connecting a lot with this deck and it's been giving me a lot of confidence to read, but also to eventually make my own deck. So yeah, we are going to ask that our spirit guides lead us to the message that we are needing for this week, to bring us clarity, to bring us guidance, to bring us assurance, to bring us confirmation. Today I'm going to start out with just a one card pull. That's what I've been doing recently. I do typically like to do 3 card pulls, but for the sake of the video and just to get direct direction and to keep the video short, we're going to start off with a 1 card pull. What has been leading me recently is to do a cut and pull, and then pull from the top. All right, so we got Hecate. Get that close up. So it was pulled in the downward position, and in this guidebook there's 2 different messages. There's the empowerment message and there's the alignment message based on the way that you pull the card. So because we pulled it upside down, we are going to read the alignment message. So just by looking, Hecate is the in-between. And yeah, I've pulled her before. It's a transitionary card with the in-between. So let's see what the alignment message is for today. So, there are times when you find yourself stuck between worlds, unable to go back to the way things were, and afraid to move forward without knowing what you're facing. This indecision can be crippling, but you can't stay forever in the in-between. The goddess Hecate offers you a sacred alignment task. Make a move. It doesn't matter if you stumble or fall. After all, you can always course correct. Bring love to the part of you that is afraid and that has lost faith. Remember, you are not alone, as the goddess Hecate will not abandon you in the dark, nor will you remain there for long. Consider as you move forward through life the sacred challenge of trusting the magic that makes this world and your part in it sing with meaning. Don't be afraid to step into the dark. The goddess Hecate will raise her torch and show you the way out. And to add to that, I've been having discussions about transitioning from the matrix way of acquiring wealth and acquiring money and acquiring resources to moving into this space that I am now, which is the birth of this channel. This is the first video in this series on this channel for Wisdom Wednesday, where I do a weekly oracle reading. I also have meditations that I've been working on because I really have been guided to want to create my own rapid transformation type meditations. And anything that I make for myself, I know that because I'm part of the collective, I'm not the only one that needs this resource. And so when I make things, like art is just inevitable, you make it for yourself, but it's for everyone. So I'm, doing meditations, affirmations, because that's what feels where I'm guided to go. And then the next part of that, outside of content creation would be my coaching. I've been doing consulting with nomadic lifestyle and builds of vehicles for maybe 2 or 3 years or something like that. And I'm shifting because my life is shifting. I'm in the in-between, literally, between my RV life and my either boat life and or land project, community, not land. I always say land, but community dwelling. I want to be a part of a community, be a part of creating a new community space. We buy land together, and it will be a home base where I can keep, some stuff. I can have, all the things that I've desired for a very long time, like a food forest and garden and, all of that, living alternatively and all of that. But also, I'm ready to transition out of RV life into boat life. So I'm literally in the in-between, living in an apartment. I'm back in the rent race, but in a more affordable place, for sure. I'm in Mexico, and deciding, where feels good to set up for a long term while I'm in the in-between. And so pulling this card just feels good because, you don't have to know everything right away. You just have to keep making steps toward your desire, and eventually you'll be on the other side. Just like my goal to get here was many, 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 many steps over a course of 2 years. But I just kept moving forward, and I just kept taking risky, daring, courageous moves to eventually get to this goal. And now I'm here. So it's now I'm in the in-between of fulfilling this goal and the next goal. And if you're in that place, just keep going. Just keep going. Like every little step I take, you with. Let me stop. But like, you have to know that a wall is built brick by brick, and it doesn't have to be perfect. In my philosophy, it don't have to be perfect. It just has to get done, and it will all get done. I always tell myself that when I see a multitude of all these projects, a multitude of all these challenges, a multitude of all these things that I have to get done on my to-do list, and I'm just like, well, you got to start somewhere, right? You got to start somewhere, so pick something. Usually I always pick the productive procrastination option, which is picking something that's not really important, but just getting it done, because it has to all get done. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, but I always pick the productive procrastination option. But that all leads to the major goal. And I think it's important to remind yourself that like it will all get done in divine timing. And as long as you continue to do your part, don't worry about it being perfect. Don't worry about being the ideal circumstances. Don't worry about it being with somebody or without somebody. Don't worry about anything but the goal. And all the little steps and all the bricks you have to lay in order to get to that goal. And yeah, I think that this was a good card to pull. If you're into numerology, this is 19. And yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful card. Thank you, Goddess Hecate, for that beautiful message and guided divine wisdom for my first Wisdom Wednesday. So now that I'm seeing where I can land at a 1-card pull with some guidance, I want to see how I do on the next one. Maybe we'll work our way up once I see how this format is being received. So yeah, I hope that this message brought some of you some clarity, some guidance, and all of the above from your spirit guides. Thank you to the goddess. Thank you to our spirit guides and spiritual team. And I hope you have a fabulous week. Stay royal, stay rising, and live fearlessly free.